Just be love. Like, be love now. Love everybody. I am loving awareness. Well, hey, what's up, guys? That's my off day. It's a pretty good day. I'm just taking a walk before I go visit a friend. We're just gonna go chill. I haven't seen him for a long time, and I'm pretty sure we're just gonna chief, who knows, and talk about philosophy. I just hope that everyone's doing well out there, and I hope that everyone's blessed and feels good in themselves and feels happy and feels peaceful. You know, life can be hard, you know. There's a lot of things that can come up in life that wasn't a part of our agenda or schedule, you know, and this is where spirituality can come and help us see the blessings in our lives, appreciate our lives, and start using the shit for the lotus, you know, start using the manure for our lives, because a lot of it can be used for good work. A lot of our suffering, that is, a lot of our pains and and fear and suffering can be used for good. It could be used to heal us. It can be used to open us. It can be used for gifts and as ways to expand our way of looking at things. It can shift us into new perspectives. Courage reminds me a lot about trust in ourselves. Reminds me a lot about realizing our own potential, transcending beyond our idea of our potential, and surprising ourselves. I feel like courage can be a very spontaneous thing as well. But yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much using this platform just to explain to you guys what I've been practicing and the things I've been thinking about and the philosophies I've been interacting with. Right now I'm really into Tibetan Buddhism. I have been studying Nyingma, Kagyu, these different schools of Buddhism. And I just started getting into Rinmen, which is a non-sectarian way of Buddhism, which is you take from all schools and you appreciate all schools of Buddhism. And then I could see myself in a non-sectarian way, even expanding beyond Buddhism. I'm very Buddhist, Hindu, Taoist, even Christian. I try learning stuff about Judaism and different things like that. And I'm very open, you know. I try my hardest to understand the philosophy and practice them, and the results and the fruits that come about them are very wonderful. And right now, since I'm practicing, you know, it's called Vajrayana Buddhism, the one from Tibet, from Tibetan Buddhism. Vajra means like a thunderbolt or like a adamantian type energy, a indestructible, infinite energy, and yana means vehicle. And what you do with this is you pick a deity, a Buddha or a Bodhisattva. I have picked the Bodhisattva Vajrasattva. So Vajra, again, indestructible energy, infinite. Sattva meaning being. So it's the being of the Vajra. Vajra meaning thunderbolt as well. And the thunderbolt comes from Indra. In Hinduism, there's this god Indra. He's like the king of heaven, the god of heaven. In Buddhism, it transformed into something even more, which is pretty much what the universe is made out of. This energy that the universe is made out of. And they transformed it into this word called Vajra. And a lot of beings that are enlightened, they use this Vajra energy and they could become Vajra beings. Like we are Vajra beings. And this Vajrasattva, it purifies you. She can purify you by you imagining this being, this Rajasattva being, and letting their energy melt onto you and purify you. And all your obscurations, negative, dark obscurations, start melting outside of you, and they start coming out of you. And the more you do it, the more light you start feeling. Eventually, the Vajra being will dissolve into you, into your heart, into your very being, to where the way that you see yourself becomes like Vajrasattva. You get Vajrasattva attributes. They're very wise and compassionate attributes. And you feel more clear in different levels, emotionally, in the way you think, and the way you even project yourself. It becomes more purified, more Vajra-like, more of that indestructible, infinite energy that the universe is made out of. So that's what I've been practicing right now with Vajrayana, Tantric, Tibetan Buddhism. It's very nice. There's so much with it, with Tibetan Buddhism. They talk a lot about compassion and wisdom. Wisdom that realizes the reality, and this compassion that holds dearly all sentient beings as if they're a mother with an only child. You know, the mother taking care of this child, the way it loves this child, the way it cares for this child, the way it would give itself for this child, is the way that these Buddhists look at sentient beings. It's a very wonderful thing. I've been starting to get connected to it in the idea and the feelings of Buddhas, and almost even getting communication and connection with these Buddhas, and feeling them in my life, and feeling them surround me and communicate with me, and to fill me. It's such joy and experience. I go to a temple nearby, and there's a Lama there. I have videos of them, and it's so nice to be there. It's very serene and just calm. And you feel like this is the best thing you could be doing in your life. Because a lot of it has to do, the reason I say that, a lot of it has to do with karma. The way that your actions now will echo into the future. And a lot of the practices they do is for the benefit of all sentient beings. And so what you're basically doing the whole time you're there is you're hoping that everyone is well in all multiverse existences. And so the way that karma generates from that wish, it's so supreme that your karma will ripen, the fruit will ripen to beautiful gifts and miracles for you. It will ripen all the way up to enlightenment for you, for us. And even up to, they have the idea of, I will reach enlightenment for all beings, for all sentient beings. They're not even trying to reach enlightenment for themselves. They're trying to reach enlightenment for all sentient beings, to free them from samsara, which is what they call the wheel of birth and death, which is what they say we're in right now. Something called samsara, which is a state of ignorance and of suffering, of misknowing and of misapprehending the universe with our ideas and false notion and false views, with limited sense faculties. If you can see, our senses don't capture everything. We only have a limited way of seeing things through the apertures of our eyes and our ears, and we can only listen to such and such frequency. It's very limited. And even the way we capture that frequency and the way we label it with our ideas, and we believe those ideas to be true, that's the way we are captured in ignorance. They say if we could apprehend reality as it is, it would be bliss, void, interbeing. It's basically all it's like all love. It is unconditional love merging together with the beloved. reality merging with reality. It's indescribable, but we feel it in our hearts manifest as compassion for one another. We feel when another person is hurt. When they're in pain, we can feel it in our hearts. And the more we can allow this feeling to manifest and feel love for one another, the more we can tune into the nature of reality, true nature of reality.